session, let them join when they'll be coming because it's almost we have waited more than a 5 minutes. Yeah. See, yesterday, different graphs I have showed you, like world map, how we can create a world map, and in the world maps also, I have applied a table calculations, and a symbol map also. I told you how we can apply that, and here also symbols, how we can change, how we can play with the symbols. Whenever normally a marks card will be having a five parts, whenever we choose a symbol maps or a pie chart, there will be a sixth option will be coming and sitting here occupying this space for the pie, which is angle. For the whole I mean the for the symbol map, those are the shape, because we can able to change any shape whatever we want to. Okay. And coming here, I have taught you about stacked bar chart, how we can do that, and how we can compare the values also. And I showed the filter options. I just created the same as this column chart of a first session, the very first one which we learned, and I have taught you about all the filter chamber, how we can drag the filter and what type of filters we can use. Formula wise also I told you, wildcard, general, and top. In real time case also I told you, if you have joined a company whereas some other person has been already worked on that project, how to know that and everything I taught you. See, yeah, coming for the today class. See, yesterday I taught you about all the filters, but I would like to make sure the wildcards one you understand. But let me clearly tell you by this view. See here, what I did is, let me remove this. See, this type of view I have created. This is just normal a table. Okay. What I did in this case is just what I have created is like, I took the subcategory and I bought the sales into the labels. See here, I bought this subcategory into the rows. I didn't give any values here. Whenever I give anything into the text part, that ABC will occupy by that number. If I take a sales, that will occupy that system. If I take a profit, then that will occupy the next row. The same. See, because two I gave. In this way, if I can remove the profit, then I can able to see the sales. So if you want, you can apply two or more also. That is one more thing. uh, so see here, now I'm applying the filter once again. You know already, if you wanted to apply any filter, you have to drag that field into the filter chamber. Whereas if you wanted to apply any changes, this is the window, it will automatically open when the field will come and sit in the filter chamber. And come here in the wildcard. See, why I am showing you all again once again with this example is because this is very easy, whereas you can understand and see the clearly. So I am playing with the contains option, radio button. Now these are all the radio button. So it contains, yes, I have applied this. Okay, let's see. Almost all are present because S is there and everywhere, right? So I am giving T now here. Now I am giving T and just applying here. Let's see, only 4 has been there, occupied the space of whole total view. Remaining all has disappeared because a T letter is present in only these parts. Okay. So whereas I have taught you while using by using this graphs also, but this is a very easy way where you can understand all the letters is really the data is showing those all presented letters or not, which you can able to see by a table. So that's why I have created one more view for you people and showing this. Okay. So as you know already, I have taught you yesterday, if someone is occupying your place or you are occupying someone's place in an organization, this is the place where you have to see what and all the person has been done with that sheet. Okay, this is where organization will came to know about you, that you are experienced candidate, you know everything. Other than that, if you ask those people and all what they have done, let me know, then I'll do work. No, that is not a good practice, whereas those people understand that you don't know anything, right? By upon, if they'll see, simply they'll ask you, they have created some top end values, please do change that values to 20 or something. What you'll do, you'll just go to a general part, you have to go through this summary as I have taught you yesterday, then you have to change the options there. Okay, that is a real time case and all. So coming here, so you should get one doubt here. One more thing, if some if this is also a real time example, see, okay, I can go here all the time for a edit filter option, and I'll go to a general option, whereas I can see the summary what has applied in this filters. Okay. Is there any easy way that no need to go to all these steps itself, where suppose you're leaving an organization, okay, you're a Tableau developer, you're leaving an organization, you're resigning to that position. So you wanted to provide each and everything what you have done in the particular sheets and all. So will you be able to write what whole that I bought these things here, I created this chart, I applied filters, I have made pages here, I have created these many parameters and all? No, right? So a Tableau is having such kind of option also. So when you are leaving that organization, just go to a worksheet, whatever you want to handing over to the next person. Just give an option here, show captions. See, I am disabled here, now I am giving once again, go to worksheet, give the show caption, so that here at the bottom you can able to see remaining the sheets you are unable to see, right? Now let's create for these things also. For example, for this sheet also, I'm leaving company now, I wanted to create a caption, is nothing but, see what I have done is in a one word theme, this worksheet will be letting me know. It means that, see, you are leaving company, so I am taking over now. So I opened this, so you have applied this option which is so called a show caption. So I have take over your project, so I can understand by upon looking this caption sum of sales of each subcategory. It means a worksheet is showing me about for each category what are the sum of sales. Color shows detail about region, so different colors has been applied, right? Legends is there, so that is because of regions. It seems the marks are labeled by sum of sales. See, all the marks means in the card I have used sum of sales to know about what are the sales value. So this is all about the caption. If you wanted to create a KT for your next employee who is replacing your position, or if you are promoting or some to your team, if you want to provide a KT, this is a very good go, and in the real time case which you can provide this caption option so that they can understand what you have done. And one more thing I wanted to show you here is, see, in the new worksheet again, the worksheet option, just go to a describe sheet. For this, a shortcut is Control E. If you click a Control E, you can able to see a about a description. This is all about a description about the whole sheet. If you don't know anything, okay, imagine you have joined the company, but still if you have some doubts and you don't know what they have applied, because I have told you already, see, as a training part we are just just playing with only simple views and all. In the filter, maybe they'll be dragging 17 categories, 17 fields. In pages also, so many will be there, so many marks cards will be applied and all. In that case, you cannot able to read whole caption, right, single view, because this will occupy only little space here, right? And that's the reason what you'll do, you'll go to worksheet. And one more doubt you should get over here is, see, this caption will not be giving we are not giving access to the client, isn't it? Right? So we, when we are keeping this, obviously will be providing a dashboards to our client or manager, right? Manager, though we can provide this, but the client will be providing the only dashboards, right? When we are creating a dashboard, we should be hiding this card in the dashboard, not here. If you hide there, only client cannot able to see. You should not hide here, right? Because someone, all the among the team, if you are working, all the team members should understand this, right? So that's why. Okay, and come here to the worksheet and go here. If you choose this option, or else Control E is all about a short, I mean, like, description about the sheet. Okay, so it's all, you just practice this with your you know software, so that you will understand. You just go to a worksheet option here in the toolbar on top of the above below the license, so you can understand what has happened in this descriptions. Like sum of sales of each subcategory has is what we are done here. Color shows the detail about region. Marks labeled the sum of sales. See, marks, the mark type is bar. Okay, automatic, it means it is showing this, isn't it? The mark type is automatic or something we have applied automatic, right? That's what it is saying. The marks are labeled by sum of sales. The marks are labeled by sum of sales. These are the number. What is this number? So this see, maybe this data is very easy. This is excel sheet, that's why we are just playing with sales profit and all. Maybe that can be anything, right? Any number that can be. So how you understand? By going upon this worksheet option, describe about option control E, you can able to see whole work what the previous employee or your senior member has been done in that worksheet. And coming to the shelves, what are the shelves? So these are the shelves, I told you, right? These are the shelves. So in the rows, what I have took? Sales. In the columns, subcategory. What is the text? Sum of sales. Color is region. See, what is the text here in the view? Text part. What is the text part showing here? Sum of sales, right? What are the colors? Color is all about region, because I wanted to show the region for each subcategory. That's why I dragged the region into the colors. So description is also giving the information about that. When you understand this sheet description, when you know how to create a sheet, right? When you know how to perform this take bar chart, when you know how can you show in the same view itself a category along with the subcategory along with the region showcase of a legends, then only you can understand what has happened. And by upon reading this also, you should understand something, right? So when you will understand, if you do a good practice and if you know how to create these kind of sheets and bars and graphs, then this option will be helpful for you to understand already happened project, what has been happened in that project, what type of filters or what type of work has been done in that project, you'll understand. Okay, dimensions. It's, see what type of dimensions we took here. See, you know, right? At the top the blue color is dimensions and down color is measures. It is talking about that region has four members on this sheet. In this sheet, it seems the order sheet we dragged, right? In that sheet, region we took right here for our view. So it is saying that region has four members on this sheet. It means only four regions are there, right? We bought whole region into the colors. So how many members are there? South, central, east and west. So that is what it is talking about. So why it is useful, the dimension part, why it is useful? Suppose, see, you are new to organization again, so you don't know what is the data. Okay, so first of all, when you join, they'll be giving a workbook and they'll ask you to just go through that workbook, what has happened in that project until now. So at that time you don't know about data source, right? They'll not give access to all the data sources for you, but you can know the data source by upon looking here for the sheet description. So in that, what you can understand, okay, he bought the reason here, what region it seems has a four members on the sheet. It means in that sheet for a region there are the four members. What are those four members? Central, east and south and west. If there are 1,000, 1 lakh, 1 crore, whatever it may be the data, only four type of regions are available. So that region only I bought here. That is a dimension. And one more dimension, what is there in our sheet? See, any dimension is there other than region? Yes. We bought into the shelf. That is nothing but a subcategory. Let me drag this up and let me see subcategory. Has a 17 members on this sheet. Isn't it? Are you going to the data source and seeing that? No, right? And you should get one more doubt here. That's okay, they can understand by looking upon here how many regions are there, how many subcategories are there. No, because come here, let me close this for now. Because in the data source also there is an option so called extract and live connections. There also we can perform a filters. Can you see this? So this filters is nothing but about the data source filters. So here also I don't want, see, suppose a lakhs of data is there. Why to use that lakhs of data? I have a work on for only 50 rows I need. I can take that 50 rows by applying these filters, right? So in that case I don't need that, isn't it? In that case I don't need that. So where you can understand about the data without seeing the data. So that is nothing but a describe sheet. Whereas in the dimensions and measures, so subcategory has a 17 members on this sheet. Members are binders, chairs, etc. See, dot dot is nothing but etc. Okay, and the measures also, sum of sales. Only one measure we took, right? Though in the marks card or in the shelves, that is only the sum of sales. That is one member only, right? If you see, suppose you will be taking many times, you will be applying color to the sum of sales, size and label and detail and tool team. Though it is counted as only one measure, right? So that range also you let, so the sheet will let you know, the tableau data is let you know already. So starting range is 503, it seems the ending range is this, it seems on this sheet. Okay, and about the data source details, data sources, see, I told you, no, without knowing the data source also, if someone joined in any organization, you are new to organization, you have very basic skills also, this is the a key tip to go to this sheet and act like an experienced candidate. Okay, this is a tip. Okay, and maybe they'll be asking you in the interviews also this kind of question. If they'll shoot you that question, this is the answer. Okay, and in the real time also this will be very useful for you people. Data sources orders, okay, means the data source name. So the whole data source name it is, and first remember that in the brackets is data source name, out of the brackets is nothing but the sheet or a table what we took to perform this analysis. Okay, type of this feddered, and table is orders. So ignore about this. See, it is showing this one, but in some cases when you are using a server of a Hadoop or a big data, red sheets or Amazon Anten anything, then in that case it will be showing a different types of things and all. Ignore about that, because no need of types and all. But tables is mandatory, you should understand what type of table we bought here. Orders, nothing but a sheet or table, anything. Why this is giving as a table? Because all the time will not be using any flat files. Flat file means like Excel, PDF, PPT, JSON, and all these things will not drag them, right? We'll be playing the data from the server. So in that case, we'll be calling them as a tables. That's why automatically it is showing as a table, not as a sheet. Remember that. So I'm closing this one. So now you understand the new topic over here, how we can give the caption to our next proceeding candidate from our job. So we can give this one to make them understand what has happened. Or else if you apply any filters, if you apply any filters where you can see, if someone has applied any filters where you can see that clearly, so this is the way, this is the place where you can see that. And one more thing what I taught you, how you can create this caption by upon going to the worksheet option in the toolbar, choose the caption option so that you can able to see that. And one more thing is describe the sheet, there is a shortcut for that, control E. Okay, so this is what about a real time today's class. So yeah, coming here, a new charts will create one or two or a three if time supports us. Yeah, let's see the tree map. Most 99.99% asked question in the interview, do you know the tree map? Describe what exactly a tree map talks about, what type of visualization is all about a tree map, they'll ask you. So I'll tell you all those things. First we have to create a tree map, right? Let me cancel this. See, this is just I'm creating every day already is to just show you what exactly it looks like. Okay, and I am closing this. So you know how to create a tree map. Just if you have a tree map or not, see here, if you don't know this is a tree map, don't worry, go to each and every shelf. So it, at the down part, look at here when I'm hovering, because I cannot hover both the times. Okay, see here, like this way, if you are hover on each and every map, it will let you know what is the name of that map or a chart or a graph, and what type of dimensions or measure you should know or you should need it to create that map. Okay, and as of now my interest is on to create a tree map, so I'm hovering here on the tree map. So it is asking me, Tableau is asking me, do you have a one measure, one dimension and measure? Yes, I do have that. So what I'll do is I'll select a subcategory once again. One second, sorry. So I'll select a subcategory, control sales, and leave the control. See, these are the highlighted part. Already I'm talking every day. What, see now, I'm deselecting all these members here. Okay, just I have clicked subcategory. With the only subcategory I can create a table, it seems. Now control click sales. See now, I can create these many. Okay, what all the highlighted parts, these all pie chart I can create highlight table, I can create heat map, I can create text table, I can create horizontal bars, nothing but a column chart, stacked bar chart I can create, tree map I can create, circle view I can create, box and whisker I can create, bubble chart, packed bubble chart I can create. So these many I can create. But what is my interest here in that class now? Now the sheet is work. Now the graph is tree map. Let me select this one. See, automatically a tree map has been came and sat in my view. So always good to go is entire view. Please do remember that in the real time also, that gives you a good practice to create a interactive dashboards. Yes, now I have created here. See, understand here, already a legend has been created by the Tableau. Over here is light blue color is all about the less sales, a dark blue color is the highest sales. So by upon looking here, what you understand, phones is making highest sales, chairs is also making highest sales. Now a tree maps talks about a dark density of the color is talking about the highest values, and more density more sales. Here I'm taking sales, that's why I'm talking about sales. If that is profit, more higher density higher sales, higher density higher profit. Okay, if it is a staffing company, higher density highest salary. If it is a hospitalized if it is a insurance company or a hospital data related company and all, highest density more patients, maybe highest paid patients or highest operation related medicine related, something like that. So but the theme of the this tree map is it will give us the information about the highest density and lowest density. So all the color density is talking about the highest sales. Okay, more density more sales, less density less sales. Okay, and it will talk about the size also. See, for a easy case I'm writing here also, so very easily you can capture, you can take a screenshot, or else you can just by upon looking itself you should understand. So that's why. So here, this the box is very big, it means highest sales, isn't it? This boxes look, I mean little greater than this because almost a similar sales, so that's why maybe. So these are very similar, only 2000 difference is there, I guess. That's why phones is making a highest sales and chairs is making a lowest sales. See, this is the lowest sales, isn't it? See, you can see here 3024 is the lowest sales, right? So that's why less box, a small box has been occupied a space here, isn't it? So this way, one second. So this way you understand a tree map. So if someone asked you, do you know the tree map, how to create a tree map? Yes, I do know. They, to create a tree map we need a dimension and measure is enough. Just I'll select what are the dimension and measure I wanted to by I wanted to create a tree map. I'll be choosing them. I'll just go to show me. Why show me? Because a tree map here is already given inbuilt one by the Tableau, because in the 24 maps a tree map is also among them, right? That's why you just click on that. By upon one click itself you can create a tree map. So so what a tree map is talking about, if they'll ask you, then tree map will show us according to the density. I can understand the some greater values and lesser values. By upon seeing the size also, either anyway anything you can choose color and size. Okay, this is what we can. That's why, see, I didn't drag anything here, right? I just selected subcategory and sales. So sales came to the color and subcategory came to the text, so that's why we can see the text here. And sales came to the color, that's why the color is coming, and the color legend is also given here because lower density and higher density here. And sales is again in the size. Why size? I told you already, tree maps already also talks about not only the color, it talks about the size also. So that's why automatically the sum of sales came to the size. Got it? So this is all about the tree map. If interviewer ask you a question also, this is the way to present your answer. Okay, this is very easy, where you everyone used to feel very difficult to create this, though maybe it is difficult when you have a multiple data. That is a challenge all the time. If you have 2 to 3 data sets, or one is from a flat file, one is from server, then that time maybe it will be difficult, but the way of creating is same. Okay, so this is all about the tree map. So again, you can create a filters here. Okay, you can compare. So this way, see, so you can keep only both, right? These are all options we are talking about, right? So if you don't want, just put control Z, or if you don't want, just drag this out from the filters. Okay, so anything can be done. So we can play with the keep only, or we can exclude them, and we can perform that quick table calculations here. We can make the parameter, I mean filters, we can make the parameters, we can do many things in this tree map also. Everything, whatever the things we are doing by one by one chart, everything we can apply that filters. The remaining topics also we are discussing, right? We are not only discussing only the topics, we are discussing the charts and graphs and maps along with the all the options. Okay, the useful options, how those will be useful for this. See, this is a called as a word cloud or a word map, anything, bubble chart or something. So simply you can call it as bubble chart or word map. If in the interview they'll ask you, do you know how to create a word cloud? They'll ask you this type of question, not word map and bubble chart. Only few people or layman will be talking. Layman will call this as word map or bubble chat, but correct name is word cloud. In the interview also they'll be asking like this, only word cloud. Do you know how to create a word cloud? Let me see, there is any word cloud name here. So this is looking like this one. Let me see, this is a packed bubbles. No. Okay, this is word cloud. No, this is not present in the 24, right? I told you, right, I'll be teaching you the graphs and charts. Those are not available with the Tableau also. How come, how we can create this? So you see, right, how it is looking. Let me close this. So I'm creating, just keep your eyes here, control select. I'm going to show me only, but I'm creating a tree map. In the automatic session, what I'm selecting, circle. What I have selected now here, circle, right? So I have selected circle. If I'll go to a shapes, here also I can select many, and this is one another part. Okay, let me remove this. But this is a different graphs. Just now I'm talking about only, let me clear this. Or you can go for control Z also, and remove the things from the fields wherever you don't want. Just go to a cell and remap. And if they'll ask you how can you create that, by upon using the tree map, just simply I'll change the marks. I'll change the view of the map in the marks card. You can answer the question the same way. The tree map and the word cloud is also the same, but the difference is the word is there, right? Just the word is there, isn't it? See, I'm keeping the text now. This exactly known as a word cloud. Okay, word cloud, only words are there, right? See, let me keep this as an entire view and go to the presentation part. See, this is, so when you hover here, it will talk about the phone sales, binder sales, fastener sales. The bigger the size, highest. Bigger the size, the sales are more. The smaller the size, the sales are very less. Denser the color, more denser is higher sales, less denser is lower the sales. So this is also same. By using the tree map only, you can create this. If you choose the text, that is known as a word cloud. If you choose the circle and different options, that can be called as a bubble chart or a word map. This is also word map and word cloud. that is the text one is also a word cloud can be called as. So exactly I can say this is the word cloud. If you can say show any example, in the real time or in the interview, so this is a good practice to show. Okay, now you understand what is a word cloud. So by upon using the tree map only we'll be creating word cloud, because they'll be asking you a tricky question like, so there is no inbuilt option for a word cloud, and from the external sources also you cannot drag that, so how can you create it? Just simply by using a tree map only, just in the marks card you have to select, you just remove that automatic, instead of you have to keep a text, or if you want bubble one then you have to create a circle. That's it. Okay, clear here? Until now we have discussed about the tree map and world map, and I have taught you today one more thing is like how we can give a caption and how we can describe the sheet, and in the filters option also how the summary will look for the next person who is replacing your position. Coming to the scatter plot, this is also one more a chart where people used to feel very difficult in the entries. Also they'll be asking you, do you know how to create a, tell me, do you know how to create a, yes, scatter plot, do you know that they'll be asking you. So this is the way it looks like. Just have a look at here, the legend has been created here. If the legend is coming automatically here, I'm not doing anything, a tableau automatically will give us. Okay, so these are the things. Let me create for you from the scratch. So come here. So before creating, let me go to a scatter plot. What it is saying, if you needed, if you have a dimension or not, no issues, but you should have a 2 to 4 measures. Okay, you should have at least 2 or a 4. Okay, measures only they want it seems. Let me take a sales and profit, and it has been highlighted. See, with these only the measures without a dimension, what type of we can create? We can create a table text, we can create horizontal bar, nothing but a bar chart, and we can create scatter plot also. So let me click on this. Yes, automatically it has been created. See, only one is visible here. What it is showing? Total profit and total sales it is showing, isn't it? But see, I'm keeping a control Z over here. Let me go to see. But here we can see lot, right? We can see everything. Why it is not showing in our part? Let me, oh, 1 second. Let me clear this. So for a scatter plot, what do you need? Two measures, right? So sales and the profit. Let me select this. So only one is showing. This one also showing the total values, right? Total profit, total sales of this whole sheet, nothing but a table, whole sheet. What are the total sales and total things it is showing? But I am concentrating on the subcategory. So let me drag the subcategory to the details. See now, you can able to see some shapes, right? So if you want any other shapes also, you can keep. Okay, so these are the profit and sales. See, two axes you can able to see, right? So now again subcategories I'll keep it on the colors, so the different colors you can able to see. And if you want, you can drag the subcategory into the sizes also. So the different sizes, different profits and all. Okay, if, see, suppose, what is this? This is phones, right? Phone sales are highest. Okay, what is a phone profit? Less, see, highest profit making is by what? This is 55,612, right? This is 44,512. So you should see the axis this way. No worries, while you are practicing you'll understand this. In your grade, like grade 10th or plus 1 and plus 2, you might be gone through this kind of graphs in our record books. So that is the type, in the same way this is also. See, profit and sales, both the axes we are looking at now. So only for the subcategories we are looking here. See, this is the 350 for sales, right? So this is top in what? Sales. But coming to the profit, these phones are top 2, right? Because from, see, this is around somewhere here. Now you got it. Hope you will be and hope you understand this. So this way you can understand. So lesser the size, hmm, lesser the value. Already I taught you this already in the previous chats. Okay, while you practice these all things, these are all the colors. If you want to hide them, if you don't want this, no use of this. Until unless if you wanted to compare any of the three or four or anything, then this legends will be useful. Other than that it will not be useful. Because see, entire view, if your client asks you to give the legends, then please be provided. If not, just give the hide card in the real time, so that that will not give you a clumsy thing over here. Or else if you give an access also, they can also hide or unhide them. Okay, and by upon that they can able to see, what is happening in that particular sheet. Yeah. Yes. Any doubts until now? Any doubts do you have? If you wanted to ask me anything.
No, no, Sanjana.
One second. 4 has been attended. Okay. Remaining people also, if you talk, then only I can understand you are getting this topic or not and all. So so as of now we have created a mini charts, right? Like column chart we have created, bar chart, pie chart, word map. See, when I am hovering here my mouse on the worksheet, it is able to show me what type of graph and how it looks. Okay, this is the way to understand which map looks how, if you are new to a project and all. So see, learning these topics is very easy and that can be learned by anywhere. So these type of things only you should understand, because you're learning to get a job, right? When you get a job, this is the challenges which you face. Creating a maps, already in the show me map it will guide you how to create and all. Without me also you can do that. But the challenging part is knowing these options. When you are hovering somewhere, what will come? And see here in the down, it is showing 17 marks are there, one row by one column. What is the sum of sales in this whole total sheet which you used? So these are the parts it is talking about. See here in the world map, when I have selected percentage of total is 100%, it means I have chosen a table calculations here, right? So which is giving the sales as a percentage. It's nothing but in the 100 percentage, 1.40 is the percentage for Colorado. So this is all about it is talking. So information will be on the foot of the sheet. You can able to see here 49 marks are there and all. And one more thing, yesterday also I mentioned, if when you are creating this world map, I mean like map or a symbol map, if you are having any issue, you are unable to create. If one more thing is, the number two is, if you having any error mark here in the down part, when I'm scrolling here, see this here, like any unknown locations and all, please do share your screen with me. I'll show you how to resolve that issue. So that is very easy part. That is also one more thing you should understand. In the real time you will get such kind of issues with the maps. That is also one more important question has been asked by the interviewers. Okay. And coming to the see, graphs and charts, these are all we have created. And with the same graph itself we have created many. And coming to the topics, we discussed about table calculations. And we I taught you what is dimensions and what is measures, also how we can create a parameter, how we can create a parameter along with the filters, how we can drag the categories or fields to the filters chamber, and what exactly again the filters, what type of filters we can apply in the each card itself. See, these are four, right? At a time in this only one you can choose, one radio button only you can choose. But among the four you can apply any, you can apply general, wildcard, you can apply condition, you can give top, you can give, but in the one window you can give only one radio button. Either you can give none, or by field, or a by formula, any one can be done at a time. So that is all about the filters. And in the worksheet also I taught you how to give a caption which gives the information about what you have done in the sheet. If you wanted to when you have to give this option, when you are resigning a company and you have to provide a KT to a next person, then this is the option you have to give. Or, and one more thing, when you are new to organization, if someone asks you to have a look at this worksheet, from tomorrow you have to work on this workbook or something, what you have to do, you have to go there and you have to select this control E or a describe sheet option in the worksheet option, have a look at here, then you understand what is there in the sheet, whole sheet. When you will understand this sheet description, when you know how to create this, you know, graphs and charts, isn't it? If you don't know what is shelves and all, then how you will understand what is there in the shelves? If you don't know what is marks, then how you will understand what has been done in the marks? Isn't it? What if you don't know what is dimension? How you know this? If you don't know the measures, how you know this? And the data source also, I told you about the data source also. No worries, when you're new to organization also, again, if you don't know about data source, that is also very easy thing to understand by upon one single click. All to go to worksheet or a control E, you can understand about simply from where they have bought this data, what type of data it is, what type of tables they has been. Because in some organizations they'll not give the access to a data source to each and every developer. Maybe a team lead or a manager will be having that access, will not be having that access. In that case, they'll test you, like if you are experienced candidate or if you know that topic or not, how they'll understand. They'll ask you, did you understand by upon looking the worksheet or a workbook, did you understand what type of data source we have used? Yes, you know, right? Because I thought you know. So you know, you have to tell them like, there is a sheet which has been used in the data sources orders, and the table name is see, suppose the type is something which is given here, because this is a sample one which you are using. Maybe the in that place that will be SQL or a Hadoop or a big data, anything, Amazon Nth and Redsheet or a Google Sheet, anything can be possible here. Okay, that type you can tell them. One second, a new number has been, someone is coming and going to the class, might be a network issue. I don't know what is going. Just keep on joining and leaving the session. Okay. So until now, do you have any doubts? Until now, do you have any doubts regarding the maps, how to create, and the remaining options also, what I taught you and all? And did you remember these are all called as
No,
a data
Sanjana,
types?
but
I
then
taught you here
you
in the
you asked
data source.
you asked us a question on Sanjana. This is Dhanasri. Can you hear me?
Yes, 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 Dana.
Actually, in the data source on that day, you told that there are two orders and all. You asked us to explore it, but I didn't get a
Yes,
chance
yes,
to do
yes. Did
that.
you?
Then
Did
why
you?
there are two orders
No, you have to tell me. When
or two
I shoot a
returns?
question, when I shoot a question, you have to tell me that.
Okay,
For sure, you have to tell me.
okay, okay.
Right or wrong, you have to speak
Sure,
it. Then only
sure.
I understand you're working on it. Thank you so much for remembering me, so that
Okay,
I'll ask you people about that tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll not leave you people from the class. Thank you.
okay, okay.
Yeah, coming here. So these are the icons also. See why I am rewinding all these things. We are into the early classes. This will be very clumsy for you because these are all terms and these are all shapes and different things are very new to you. So when you do a good practice only, you can understand. So that's why in the early classes, maybe a new candidates also will come, no? So they can also understand by upon seeing the recording sessions. If you miss the class also, you understand the previous classes. That's why I'm rewinding here. So these are all the data types. A globe, geotype. This is globe, one is geotype. This is string type, date type, number, string type, number type, measures already all, see all measures all the time, which is the or of numbers only, and the globe one also, because longitude latitude is all consisting of numbers, right? If you know about the longitude and latitude, if you are familiar with the geography in the 8th and ninth and 10th standard, you know what is longitude and latitude. If not, I'm sorry, I cannot taught, teach you that also now here. So that is all about data sources, but I didn't taught you here, but I showed you clearly here. One second, so here, right, did you remember all this I taught you here? So those are all only coming to this sheet and placing over here. Two different chambers they have separated as dimensions and measures. The word type of data and date type geotype data will be sitting here, and the only number type will be coming and sitting in the measures. And coming here, you know about all this icon. And now if you want to save this file, so this is the option. No worries, so many file types will be there. So not now, I'll tell you what type of different files we can create by upon saving. And this is all about the data. It means whatever the data we are using, this data option will talk about all the data. And I showed you already about the worksheet. Remaining options also will be talking. Okay, when you want to copy a sheet, copy as an image you want, copy as a data or a cross tab. So this is the option. If you want to export this worksheet, current worksheet, if you want to clear something, if you want to clear this sheet, so you have to go to this option. Actions is a very important topic and very big topic also. And it is all about tooltip. You know about tooltip, right? Tooltip will be available here. You can edit this tooltip also, I showed you already. So whatever you wanted to write, you can edit here, you can color them, you can do anything. Okay, right? See, one more thing I'll show you. I'll go to a world map. Suppose, see, my manager has asked me, so this is the two maps I'll show him. So this is also about a subcategory wise sales, sorry, a state wise sales or something. And this is about a subcategory wise sales. So he'll ask me, I wanted to see both the maps in one view, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. How? You have to go to this tooltip and go to a insert option. There is a very first option which is sheets, and give the stake, select the stake bar chart here, and okay, right? And and when I am hovering here, see that this bar I can able to see here, right? See, and you should get a one doubt here. See, Sanjana, here already a different colors are there. Why the colors are not appearing here? Look at the graph clearly. So this is all about all the subcategories of a Montana. Okay, Montana is related to some other region again, right? In the south and west and east again, this state comes under some other region. So this is all talking about that one. So this is very interactive one. Coming to the F7 in the presentation view, let me show you. See, right? Again, dragging these two worksheets into the dashboard is like somewhat difficult for us to show the interaction. So this is very good way to present a interactive dashboard worksheets. Good. Yes. See, if you feel like this is very small, it is not a good looking and all. So if you want to decrease and if you want to increase also, there is a chance. Here, when I have inserted, there is some inbuilt code has been written by the Tableau, right? So change here as a 600 or how much ever you want. 600 is maximum height actually. So see now. So very big one I'm able to see now. Let me go to a click on F7, which is a presentation view for a worksheet or a dashboard or whatever it may be. So now when I'm concentrating on one thing, so I can see very big one. So that will be very interactive one. I can see both of them and their, see, by upon, see, You may feel like, see, when I'm hovering it is moving somewhere, right? I cannot able to see. Keep the cursor in that way. If you want to concentrate on North Dakota, click here. See, look at here, only on the north, about the North Dakota you can able to see the the related information clearly, and you can compare both things, or else you can keep only this one, and if you keep your cursor over here you can see both of them. So this is a good practice when to compare, when you have a chance to. One second, let me click here. Yeah, when you have a chance to present a both charts in a single view, because this is very easy, right? Here itself you can talk about the state wise sales percentage, and state wise profit, and quick table calculations also you can perform. You can show the percentage values, and in the same way, it's same map itself you can show up category wise sales also. That can be done in the another sheet, but that sheet can be clubbed in this sheet and you can show both at the same time, right? So this is the way to use that option. And if you wanted to, already I told you, if you wanted to make the size big, you can change here the width, maximum height and maximum width. If you want width also to be 600, yes, you can change that as well. 600 is maximum, okay. 300 is somewhere else, you can see a little difference, that's it. I mean, like, you can see it as a very small. If it is 600 by 600, very big map, you can see as like a another worksheet in this sheet. Okay, so this is way to see. So this is also one more very important topic, how you can edit this. Go to a tooltip, go to insert, you can insert a sheet in the sheet, inserting a sheet in the sheet. Already a sheet is there, you will be inserting a one more sheet, and you should know how to increase the size also. That also I thought you how to increase that. And if they'll anyone ask you, I want in the interview, I want a world map, and that world map should have an interaction with some other map which is present in the another worksheet. Can you be able to do that? Yes, I can do that by creating a world map in one view, and another map, whatever they wanted to. So that in the one view, and I'll go to a tooltip, whereas there will be an insert option. I'll go to that insert option, whereas first option is a sheets. In that sheets, all the sheets. How many sheets I'll be creating here in the workbook? Total workbook. These are all whole is total workbook, right? So how many I wanted to keep, so those many I can, right? But for interaction, one is the very good view. Using one map always gives us a pleasant view, right? See, I'm hovering here now. So you should get one doubt. See, I'm here now, I wanted to immediately go to this side, but this is occupying whole space. What you will do in that case, just hover your mouse somewhere else. Come here, hover in the white space, then go from this white space to here. Then that could be a very easy way to, in this case you hover here in the white space and come this way and you can see, right? You got this thing? Yes, hope you understand the topics here. We talked about the tree map. With the tree map, different maps how we can create, and very most important topics today, those are the tree map and the plot. Both are very important things. You can change the different shapes and things. If you wanted to keep a label also, you can, so that you can easily understand what type of shape is what type of subcategory. Okay, and different options also I thought you today, how we can insert the map on map, and caption description about the sheet, and about this toolbar. This is all about dashboards. Now this is not required, because until now we are into the worksheet. This is about stories, this is also not required. Analysis, yes, this is required. But now, until now, we are into the very basics topics. Once we are moving to the next you know any filters or actions and highlighters, then we can, right? See, legends I'm talking about every day, right? This is all about legends. If you want to give a legends is, see, legends is showing here a color. If you wanted to show shape, yes you can, but here it is not possible. Come here to the tree map, go to analysis, and come here to the legends. So here, so if you want this one, you can, but the tree map is already inbuilt one which can show the legend only for the color. If you have any both, if it is highlighted you can choose any option. If it is not highlighted, it means that that can only be done with only single option. Okay, so analysis is nothing but when what the work which we are doing, these are all options which is useful for that. Okay, see, if you can see there is an underline mark here, press control and give this key, so that that option directly will open. Okay, this is all about tools. Show row grand total. If you want column total, when you are creating any, so this one we have already created, right, with the wildcards. If you wanted to see, suppose, see, I'm going to analysis, totals, show row grand total, a row grand total I want. Okay, see, this is not a row, right, column. See, these are the columns, right, not the rows. So because they'll not give the row total also, because only one is there in the row, that is also a total. So grand total, if you wanted to show the grand total, so this way you can show. So that option will be there in the total. And trend lines, see, these are all on the, when you are using a line graph, that will show the trend line. Trend line is nothing but next one, it will, the next upcoming dates or something which we are using in our data. So this will be useful. This is all about the analysis map. Don't worry, when we are using any particular map that we may have a chance to use this part, so I'll take you to this options in that time. This is all about maps. So background maps, if you want a light or normal or a dark, suppose we are into the world map, right? So outer part is there, no, how it should look. So this option is talking about that background map, normal, dark you want, streets you want. So let me light color, as of now light color, right, now I gave a streets. See, street means it will come like that. It will be, one second, it is getting loaded. So it looks this way. Okay, remaining places also we can maybe able to see Monterrey, Mexico, the Bahamas, Beruma, all these things. And coming here to the map again, and images, background images. So if you wanted to see any background images, you can do that also. Geocoding, see, geocoding is a one more topic actually. We cannot, maybe that will not be useful, but if you want, you just go through this geocoding and get me. If you want to talk about this also, I can, but as of now, for you people that will not be useful. Okay, and we can edit the colors also by upon here. Map legends, it means legend is this one. And map layers, map options, you can go to all these options once after you download, and while you are practicing, go to each and every option and select this, then you can understand how it is doing the work. If you are unable to perform anything, please share your screen, I'll be solving that for you. Okay, that's all for the day. If you have any doubts, I'll be here for the 2 more minutes, so that it will make a 35 exactly a 1 hour. Please be on to the class from tomorrow. I'll not wait for anyone. We'll be starting the class by 7:30, because I'll not uh, make space for who is coming late, so that if I entertain everyone will be doing that one, so maybe that is a loss for some other people like me. Okay, thank you, I'll be here for 2 more minutes.